So today in this video, I I'm going to show you that how you do that performance testing by the help of JMeter. So JMeter is a very popular tools in that industry. Lots of industrial performance tester they are using that tool. So let's first of all how that JMeter work. This thing we need to understand. Okay. So, so in that, if you go through any article, then you find that this kind of chart, like this chart is explain everything about that geometer. Okay, so let me tell you a very good story. Then you able to remember that what is this thing and how this thing works, how this geometer tools work. Now suppose I am open one website or web application like YouTube. Now why I took that in this example, you able to understand after some times. Then in that YouTube, see this thing. It is very good actually. Like OPM chapter explain 32 in Hindi. So and another thing is some that videos also there. This my channel was deleted last night. So this kind of things is JMeter tutorials for beginner. So many tutorials are available in that YouTube, but I personally suggest you go through my video once. Then if it is not good, then please dislike that. Then I got to know that what is your expectation. So in that search field, if I type something like my channel name, that code mustard, and click on enter, then whatever a new web page is open, and here we have so many like videos here, and some channel name also. And I want to identify my channel, so I click on filter and I click on that channel. And what happened that I am able to get that only code master related channel. See, so this is my front end. So there are so many things are there between front end and back end. In back end, lots of programs are run. In that middle end, so many things are needed for synchronization and so many things. Those are very much a high level technical knowledge. Now the thing is why I need to do particular load testing. So okay, so let me explain that. Now suppose this is my system and this system to this is my server. So I want to send my request to that particular server, and I am waiting for response one. And this response when I will get, then I got to know that how many things, what is that my request, on based on request what is the search result or whatever result is need, everything is there. And everything is comes from server to my side. Now JMeter is like a middleman who handle that my front and my that my request and that HTTP response. So what that JMeter does, that JMeter capture my request, HTTP request, it keeps on amplifying and suddenly it bombards that my full request to server. And whatever response I'm getting from that server, or that we need to get from that server, everything's like latency one, response time, concurrency one, everything it actually capture and create a very good and beautiful report. And it by that report only we can able to understand what is our server load capacity, what is our server response time. So we improve our server services and all those things. So this is that main fundamental logic of JMeter. Now Now the thing is how you know that all those procedure, that HTTP response request, how you got to know that, what is that means meaning of that, how you able to know this kind of thing happens. So first, the thing first, now this is my I click on home page here. So what happened, like YouTube home page is open. Okay, now I'm accessing this web page by that Indian VPN, so you able to get that here Indian page. Okay, so whatever the things popular in India, you get it here. So now the thing is, I click on here, right click and click on inspect. Then what happened, one dev tools is open. Okay, now this dev tool is very good actually. By that only we can able to check, we can able to uh, like get to know what is that my HTML front end, everything is present here. See, yeah, we can able to see the CSS also, our layout, whatever listener we are using, every kind of things is available by that only. So in the console one, we can also start that our we are able to run that JavaScript and everything. See here, when that HTTP request and response, all those are showing, and all these are all those cloud server and all those things. I don't know much about it. Now here that performance section one, we can able to check record element, screenshot, memory, everything is already there in that DevTools. It is very good and very beautiful tools. Now the thing is, check the network section very carefully. This network section is very important for our this fundamental performance testing. Now when I click on that search button or search text field, suddenly some request is generated. Now this request directly goes to server, and some response we got from the server, and this response status is 200, means it is okay. Now here I type code master, master master, and click on enter. See, lots of requests are generating, and some of them also in pending mode. See, now it is 200. Why this kind of thing happens? Because it server actually took some time to process my request, and then after processing that, server gives the response, and this response I am able to view from this status icon, so that is the whole scenario. So this simply thing we need to understand how this thing works. So how to do that, how to do that performance testing? So JMeter tools is totally free, so we have to go like this JMeter download, and this is that our Apache JMeter website. So in that website we have two options like binaries and source. Now binaries means it is before that any application is need to make. So this time that binaries is available. So when I click on that binaries one, it automatically download one archive file or zip file. By that zip file only, we need to run that our JMeter. So the running JMeter is very easy. So we can run that JMeter in GUI mode also, in command mode also. I'll show you both. Don't worry for that, because you are in my video, so don't worry. Now the first thing is I need some JMX file. For the JMeter, the performance testing one, we need that JMX file, otherwise we not able to do the performance testing. So let me first extract that zip, then we able to get that our that JMX file. So I click on extract here. It takes some time to extract. It is based on your that system system also, like if your system is good enough to handle that much better, then yeah, it is very good actually. But moreover, it is not depend upon system. Sometimes it also depend upon server also. Now the thing is I need some JMX file. So for that, very good tool is Blazemeter. Okay, Blazemeter, it is very good tool. So Blazemeter extension, you have to install here and click on Blazemeter extension and record that whatever tasks you are doing in manually here. Or otherwise you if you not want like all those stuff, then you don't want any third party, then you just follow my process. Now my process is see all those is now when my website is stable, I click on clear. So first of all I have to clear that my network, and then you click on here search. I type code mustard and click on enter, and I need to wait sometimes because see still that something is pending. Now everything is proper, everything is proper. Now here I click on this export har file. Now har is nothing but our that each http attribute file. Okay, so youtube.com, not I need youtube dot har, now click on save it. That's it, that is our task. Now this thing I have to do 100 times, so I am bombard my full process on that server. So by that only we can get to know how much stress this youtube about to handle. So for that uh, our JMeter is uh, perfectly now the thing is our main task is we have to convert that har file to jmx file, or that jmeter reliable file. So we have to type har to jmx and click on enter. So here and base meter like website is open, so click on that. It is literally free, you don't need to pay anything. You choose your file, and where is that, here that youtube here, and click on open and click on convert it. So it needs some time to convert, and once it is converted then we have to download. And here this is our apache jmeter. So apache jmeter we need to enter into bin mode. In that bin mode we have this option, jmeter option. Now this jmeter, if you double click here, it opens the GUI of this application. And another thing, first thing first, you need Java to execute that JMeter. Without Java, your system unable to detect the JMeter extension, and you are not able to execute it also. And here it gives us warning: don't use GUI mode for load testing, only for that test creation and test debugging. Okay, fine, then we don't need that UI for that JMeter. And it also gives us that our command line, that JMeter and JMX and path of that web recorder folder. So we need to put this command line to that our CMD, then we can able to handle. But I am gonna show you here that is UI mode because it is quite easy. And once you get used to it, then it is like an cakewalk for you. It is there's so much easy, like so many pupils it is are they are only able to earn by that JMeter only. Now you have to drag and drop your file, or otherwise you have to select it from here. I click on file, click on open, and then we need to select that our download folder, and in the side of the folder that is our youtube.jmx file, and click on open. Then it automatically capture that our each and every steps. So we are not using any third-party tool apart from that our JMeter. Now see in this here, if I click on here, you able to see lots of steps. So what I need to do, I click on here, click on add, click on some listeners. Listeners is nothing but we need to see that report, right? So we are putting this listener here. Now I click on the thread group and I click on 10 times. The 10 time users, number of thread users are trying to search code master in the same time, and ramp up period is 1 second. it is okay, and I want this operation two times in loop, so that's why I put that loop. Okay, and I want to see that every kind of HTTP request and HTTP response, everything already present. I just want to note this stuff. Okay, now I click on run. Then what happens? You are here that 10 out of 10. See all those HTTP requests. Some request is getting passed. Some is actually failed right now. So by that only we are able to generate the report. Everything is proper, I think. Now how to generate the report, that is also very easy. So click on file name, youtube.jtl or csv, whatever extension you want to keep that in your, it is okay. So done it is. Now you have to clear everything and run it from beginning. So this is GUI mode. So GUI mode is quite difficult one to handle, but if you beginner on this tool, then this is a very useful method, and by that one we can able to see that how much request and response, whatever things we need, everything is there in the GUI. Now in GUI, that creating that report, it is little bit challenging, so here you have to create the generate HTML report. So in that report we have to select the result file, and this result file is that our download section. In the download section, that youtube.jtl. Now click on open, and this is my youtube.jtl file. This is our JTL file, that our user property file. Now lots of people are confusing about that, so don't need to worry. Just go inside that your JMeter and click on user properties. It's already there, you just need to import it here, and this is your output directory where that your report should be visible. So this thing I need my desktop one, it is fine. In that desktop I create that one folder name is report, so that is the fine, and I click on open. It automatically create the new one folder name report, and inside the report our beautiful HTML report should be present. Now click on generate report. It takes some time. Currently it's generating the report, so we need to wait. Another thing, friends, this thing is actually GUI procedure. Now I will show you that command line procedure. Now our report is successfully created. Minimize that everything. We have to minimize it. See, this is the report we get. Okay, for the 10 user with same operation. When I click on that index, it automatically open that your browser, and here you can get to know that what is that your request summary, and how many like steps are right now how many steps are passed and how many steps are failed. So by that this report only we get to know that what is that our uh, fail percentage, average time taking, minimum and maximum time, all those things. But our main concern in this our main concerns is hidden in the chart one. So we have to put the response and check the response time percentile, and inside that response time overview, this is our main concern here. So in this one we can able to check that time versus thread also, everything is present in that JMeter tool. So response time is quite high, so it is okay. See, all those are error one. Okay, don't need like that. Okay, now that same procedure I need, but on that time I increased that 10 to 100 one. So it took some time, don't worry for that. Click on everything clean. Now I need to generate that same report, but this time I need to generate that same report with command only. So how to do? It is very easy. Just go that bin file and inside that click on CMD, or you just manually type that CMD also. So we need to execute our command here. Now our command is jmeter. Okay, then that number of like users and time and the JMX, our JMX file location. So how you get to know that your JMX file location? So see, this is my JMX file. So I click on that properties, goes to properties one, click on that security, checking that object name and copy that our path location, paste it here. Now here I don't need to select anything. Okay, everything is just like in very easy CSV. Okay, this is our log file. So hyphen L is your log file. So I need to generate the log file as well as I need to generate that our end user, our output, our output report, our end user output report. Okay, output report and output report location is desktop one. So desktop one's it actually better desktop. Okay, let me change that. Is top desktop. Okay, fine, done. Now YouTube report. Now I click on enter. What happened? It says JMeter is not recognized as internal external command. Okay, sorry. What I need to our test case J JMeter. Now I click on start. Now it took some time. That time is required and whatever time is need and response and all those things are presenting here. So don't worry about that. That thing you have to concern with that thread group. You have to do it from your own one here. See, Windows firewall blocks something, so that is my problem with my firewall. I think that this test is not good. Actually, it I think this is going to fail. No, it is currently running. So whatever error I receive right now, so it is because of my internet or my firewall or my VPN. So for that one I have received that error. So don't worry that. Now our report will automatically generate. Now see, I don't need any that UI or any kind of things. So just we need to keep on. We need to just use that command line. By that command line only we are able to generate that report. See, this is the report. It is same one. It is not that much different. Like same thing I think. Okay, so dashboard 35.75, 35.71, totally same actually it is for I for great user, right? Yeah. So that is our performance scenario. So this performance is quite bad, like it should be totally green one and very little bit red. But okay, like YouTube is very good application. So I think that for that my perspective it is very bad for this. See, it is very much time taking to load all those stuffs. So that is about that JMeter. So JMeter, so just keep on just keep one thing in that mind, that JMeter is a very powerful tool to automate that your response and APIs. But the thing is you need that your Java file, otherwise that your JMeter is not able to handle that. You're not able to use that JMeter. Okay, so friends, if this video is helpful for you, then keep on support me, because I'm totally new on this platform. So see, this is my Java version, Java 19 I'm using currently. So if you are not able to support me, then I'm not unable to grow. And I think that for you, that my video is free, but for me, I need some time to explain also, and whatever thing I already have in my head, I have to share it. So that's why I opened that YouTube channel. And it is not for that to share my knowledge purpose, it is also for to help that guys who are really struggling in that industry. So that's why. Okay, fine then. So thank you, goodbye, and keep on subscribing my channel and like this video.